All right, guys, welcome back to TD Fans Talk. Real quick, more news coming out of Dolphin Nation. So, I just don't know what it is. Ex-girlfriends continue to reminisce. They just will not leave us alone. Jarvis Landry in the media once again making comments such as after being traded to the Browns, Jarvis pretty much believes that Adam Gase sent him to Cleveland to pretty much die, okay? Now, when you say die, not be killed, but his career. He sent him to Cleveland to have a depth in his career. And he said the reason why he believes that is because there was a joke that they had in Miami where Gase said if you got on his bad side, he's gonna ship you off to Cleveland. All right, and everybody know how Cleveland's been doing, so just pretty much put you on a sorry team. All right, now I'm just gonna be straight up front with you. That's funny to me, but at the end of the day, Jarvis, nobody can send you anywhere to die if you're great. All right, only you can kill your career. Even great players play on sucky teams, and that's why other teams want to trade for them and try to get them from them because they're not happy there, okay? So if anybody's career dies, it's solely because of themselves, all right? But I don't think your career is going to die because you're a great receiver. We're just trying to ask you, man, hey, we had a relationship, just move on, man. Leave Gase alone, leave the franchise alone. We loved what you did for us. We appreciate it, but, you know, we had two different outlooks on the future, so we want you to go live your life and we're gonna live ours, you know. And to be honest with you, the reality is you didn't have to sign a new contract with the Browns anyway if you didn't want to be there. So you already know you're not there to die. You're pretty much the one that wanted to ink that check with them. So just stick with that, my dude. Hey, leave us alone, please, Jarvis. Gosh, man, let's move on from it. But hey, on another note, Jarvis, one thing that I did recognize, okay? Miami Dolphin fans, you probably feel like, half of you feel like, oh, we should have never did it. Some of you feel like, yes, I'm glad we did. I'm the one that's on that fence. I'm glad we did because you don't pay a receiver $15 million a year, okay? But with that being said, last night I watched the games with the Browns, and it was eye-opening to me. It was really, really eye-opening to me because the reality is Jarvis Landry is great in the open field, guys, but it reminded me of why we didn't need him. One thing that we always suffered in, Jarvis can get us down the field, or any of our receivers can get us down the field, and preseason showing you that. We're moving the ball, but we can't get in the end zone. And Jarvis has never been a red zone threat, ever. Never. I don't recall Jarvis ever catching the ball in the end zone. I don't recall Jarvis, and I'm sure he probably has before. It probably was so rare that it's escaped me. A lot of the passes we threw to Jarvis, we're on the 6-yard line, we threw to Jarvis out 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage, or on the line of scrimmage, or 1 yard forward, or he's coming all the way across the field and we're on the 6-yard line, we dump it off, he gets 3 yards. He's never been a red zone threat. You know why? Because he doesn't have leap ability. He may can jump a little, but he doesn't have leap ability. He doesn't have Odell Beckham Jr.'s leap ability. He may can catch a ball with one hand, but he can't catch it 4 feet off the ground with one hand. You see what I'm saying here? He's never been a red zone threat. And defenders know how to play Jarvis in the red zone, okay? It's pretty easy. They play his inside. They say you are no threat for a fade, so you just aren't a fade threat to us. So at the end of the day, we're going to play the inside. The only thing you're good at is slanting in the end zone or trying to run across. And you can't run across. Once you're in that end zone, there's no such thing as running across and catching it in one of those intervals, okay? Because you have a defender almost every 5 feet that's ready to close in ASAP. So the only thing you got as an outside receiver is a quick slant, and they play the inside because you can't run a fade because they can recover because you have no leap ability. You have no leap ability. So at the end of the day, last night, they had a red zone possession where it was 1st and goal on the 1 yard line. They pulled a Seattle. They didn't even run the ball, which was stupid. But at the end of the day, they did it. And 3 of those 4 targets went to guess who? Jarvis Landry, and couldn't get it done. 3 out of the 4 times they threw the ball in the end zone, all 3 of those 4 times went to Jarvis Landry. Couldn't get it done. He is not a red zone threat, guys, and this is why I say you don't pay a receiver $15 million a year. Even if they were a red zone threat, you don't pay them $15 million a year. So I'm telling you guys, those of you who are still on the fence, we made the right decision. He feels that Gase sent him there to die. Only you can kill your career, Jarvis. This TD Fans Talk. I'm done talking about Jarvis, but I wish him the very best. Peace. I'm out, guys.